Hello everyone and welcome aboard Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot, a Cessna flight training device that I built at home. We are going to be doing some single engine prop hops around Ohio grass strips. A couple of them that I picked out today. We are going to utilize my home airport here at Moyle County. There's an unpublished grass strip here. And then we're going to fly southeast into Chesterville. There's a gentleman there who I'll just call Mr. Jenkins. He has his own private strip. I'll do a landing and turn around and retake off there. And then I'm going to head over to Wine Coop. And from there, I'm going to head back northwest and head to Packer. I'm sorry. After Wine Coop, I'm going to head over to my place. It's 3 Oscar Hotel 7. And then from there I'll head over to Packer, and then I'm gonna go to Grimes, and finally I'll stop at Andy Barnhart. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get going here. After I pick up my checklist. Pre-flight and walk around is already done. Flight plan has been filed. Weather, I am using real world weather through the NOAA weather plugin. However, I did remove the cloud layers for today. We got overcast at 600 feet. So I removed the cloud layers, but I'm still utilizing all the wind and temperature data. And it'll come through on the ATIS here in a little bit. So, alright. As I said, pre-flight is already done, exterior walk-around is done, interior checklist, passenger brief, well, I kind of explained what I'm doing here today. Tack time, 429.7. Alright. Alternate statics off. Okay. And we ride along to our start checklist, seat track. Let's get moved up here. Alright, I can hit reach the pedals, okay. Avionics are off. Autopilot's off. Cowl flaps are open. Circuit breakers are all in. Okay. Throttle is quarter. Prop is high. Mixture is full lane. Brakes going on. Alright. Clear prop. Looks clear on the right. Clear on the left. Clear in front. Alright. Master's going on. Beacon on. Fuel pump. Rich. Lean. Fuel pump off. Alright. Clear. Looks clear on the left. Looks clear on the right. Clear in front. Alright, there we go. Oil pressure's in the green. It's currently, this time is currently 1:30. Is that correct? Yep, 1:30. Alright, so I know my clock is working here. Alright, yep, local time 1:30. Temperature 27 Fahrenheit, -3 Celsius. Okay. Oil pressure, turn our landing light on for safety. Mixture's good. Alright, pre-taxi checklist. Let's get our seat belt on here. Set my parking brake for a minute. Alright, seat belt. Flaps are up. Avionics going on. I haven't installed a heater in here yet, so yep, might be a cold flight. Okay, avionics are on. Let's see, let's pull some weather information here. 119. Now, through the magic of simulation, I'm going to pull the closest METAR station, which is over in Marion. That's Mike November November. However, we all know that, VHF radios works on line of sight, and there's really no way I'd be able to get that here on the ground at Morrow County. However, through magic of simulation, I am just going to push this little button here and pull that info.
Marion Muni weather. Wind 360 at 15, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature -2, dew point -25. Altimeter 2998.
Alright.
Marion Muni weather. Wind 360.
Sky clear, temperature -2.
Alright, altimeter 2998. Okay, that matches my field elevation here at Morrow County, so I know I've got some good weather information there. Alright, so we got our weather altimeter set. Transponder, VFR, mode Charlie. Okay, ADSB is on. Alright, taxi light, we'll go ahead and turn that on. Alright, heading indicator, compass. Allow me to go activate my compass. Alright, compass is alive. Current heading 180. Alright. Let's buckle back up here. Get back up here. So our winds were 360 at 15, and this is a little tip I picked up from a commercial pilot buddy of mine. And we'll set our heading bug to our wind direction. Kind of gives a nice visual wind indicator on takeoff or roll. So we are going to have a very heavy crosswind on departure. Should be fun. Should make some of these landings interesting if I can stick them. Alright. Okay, heading indicator compass is good. Alright, pre-taxi checklist looks complete. Alright. Parking brake off. Brake test, alright. Rudder. If you're ever in the Morrow County area, check these guys out. Sparks Fly. They do provide scenic airplane rides. I do know them all. A very good group of people. This is not a promotion or anything. It's just, me telling you. I get nothing out of this other than the fact that, I think anybody that goes up will enjoy it. Alright. So, I guess we can go ahead and, since we're going to take the grass and we're going to head over to Mr. Jenkins, we'll go ahead and take 10 grass because, we're going to have a crosswind either way. Let me make sure I'm connected to my VATSIM network. And I am good. Cleveland Center is off online, but I think we'll be out of that airspace. Okay. There's our windsock. Alright. Alright, Unicom. Morrow County Traffic Skyline, November 8033 Foxtrot, back taxi 10 Morrow County. Let's make sure nobody calls back in. I think we're clear. Clear. Alright. So I installed these new rudder pedals. I think I'm gonna have to raise them a little bit to make it feel a bit more accurate. The Yoko or the Roto Plus from Virtual Fly, a very excellent unit. Alright, so if you do fly X-plane, if you do use X-plane, some of this, if you're in Morrow County and X-plane, this is gonna look different than what you're used to. I went ahead and redesigned this to include the unpublished grass strip that's located here, as well as a new privately owned hangar back here as well. It is on the X-Plane Scenery Gateway approved, just hasn't been released yet, but it is there for you to download if it's something that you'd like to do. Okay. So we're going to take the East Grassway, simply because we're going to have a crosswind either way. And so I'm heading east. This was the most logical way to do it. Alright. You can kind of get over here and do a run up. Alright. Alright, brakes are on, run up checklist, fuel's on both, trim set for takeoff, flight controls down on the right, up on the left, down on the left, up on the right, elevator and rudder both be responsive. Okay. Instruments, annunciator panel, it looks good there, mixture's full rich. Alright, 1800, brakes on, here we go. Left mag, there's our drop. Right mag, there's our drop. Prop. 1, 2, 3. Alright, suction's in the green. Oil temp, oil pressure, everything looks good there. Got good fuel flow. Alright, power back. Let's turn our strobe lights on. Okay. Let's get lined up here. Alright. Morrow County Traffic, Skyline, November 8033 Foxtrot, taking 10 grass, departing to the east, Morrow County. Alright. Full power, right rudder. Wind correction. More right rudder. More right rudder. Alright, airspeed's coming alive. Neutral and rotate. Okay, we have positive climb rate. Definitely windy. Alright. 127's gonna be my heading. Moyle County traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot is airborne off of 10, departing the area to the southeast. Last call, Moyle County. So I'm just going to stay about 2,000. These are all going to be very short prop hops, more or less. There's 95. No, that's 42. Down there. Alright, there's 71. So I'm just about to cross over 71 and 95. It's I-71 State Route 95 where they intersect. So State Route 314 is going to be my next waypoint. I'm going to follow 314 south. That should take me right to my field. Alright, there's I-71. State Route 314 here, Chesterville. There's 314. Now this is kind of an interesting approach coming up here. There's a tree line almost right at the end of the, I guess I'd call it a threshold. You're almost going to have to slip in there. You will not find this airport in any other X-plane version. Like I said, this is just a gentleman that I know that's got his own private strip. Flaps 10. Now, I'm not going to make any traffic radio calls here. This airport is not identified on the VATSIM network. Alright, let's see here. Flaps 2. Let's see if I can stick this thing. A lot of these runways that I design, they're kind of hard to do, even when I design them. Flaps up. A little bit off course there. Let's stop before we hit 314, shall we? Come on, whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, let's reconfigure. Already configured. Don't want to come to a full stop. Don't want to come to a full stop. Come on, make that turn, make that turn. Weather differential braking is still a hard turn. Alright, let's go here. Wind correction. Alright. Nose up. Airborne. Ground effect. Watch that tree. And honestly, I don't know if that's actually departure way or not. I don't know if it's always a north to south landing and departure there. That I don't know. Alright, let's head over to Wine Coop, shall we? Heading 117. Six Golf 4 is our next destination. And there we have runway of 0624.
Marion Muni weather. Wind 330 at 14, visibility 4. Sky clear, temperature -1, dew point -21.
So if we have 06 and 24, our best runway choice is going to be 24. So that's what we'll expect. Hi Hawker, how are you doing today? Hawker is working on his own full-scale flight simulator. with an actual Hawker cockpit or fuselage is my understanding. So I'm excited to see how his project's going to come along in the future. It's Hawker125. He's on Twitch. I don't know if he streams or anything, but you know, if you want to follow him, he may post some of his progress on Twitch. Yeah, I do try and stream when I can. Thanks, Hawker. I'm glad to see you watching. Alright. About 5 miles out. One Coop traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot is 5 to the west, gonna be making a full stop, 24 One Coop. So, I've never been to this airport before. Should be relatively straightforward to find. Doesn't say anything, so I'll assume left traffic. So I could, yeah, good. Alright, so I'm set up. I could probably cross over midfield to kind of get an idea of where I'm at. One Coop traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot, 2.5 miles west. Going to be crossing over midfield to join left downwind for 24 One Coop. Alright, so I may have to do some adjustments to this airport. I think I see 2 strips, which tells me that the X-plane runway is not quite aligned with the photorealistic runway, so I may have to do some work with this on this airport here. But it's the first time I've flown in an X-plane too, else I would have known. So One Coop is in the city Mount Vernon, one of the places I used to live. Alright, that looks like the tail end of it. Okay, One Coop traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot is over midfield, make left downwind 24 One Coop. Alright. So we have a runway of 24. Alright. So that should be okay. So we should be able to make our left downwind here. One Coop traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot is turning left downwind 24. Full stop, or touch and go, One Coop. That's it. One Coop traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot, turning left base 24 One Coop. That's it over there. One Coop traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot, base to final 24 One Coop, touch and go. Oh, I may have to do a go around. I may not. Alright, so I think you can kind of see what I mean. I'm gonna try and stick it. It's here, there's kind of two runways here and then another one kind of right there. The ortho's not lining up with X-plane, so I'm going to take the X-plane runway here. Hard landing on the fingers. Alright, flaps up, full power, rudder, wind correction. Let's go. Ground effect, air speed. Alright. Wine Coop traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot is airborne off of 24, departing the area to the west. Last call, Wine Coop. Alright, over to my place. Let's go say hi to Joe. Definitely enjoy it. I'm glad you like it there, Hawker. It's a labor of love. I can tell you that much. As I'm sure you will find out along the way. All right, next up, my place, 3 Oscar Hotel 7. There's an annual fly-in there every year, the second Sunday in October. I highly recommend it if you're in the area. This is another airport that I designed for X-plane. It is approved on the Scenery Gateway. It has not been released yet, so you will not have it. In fact, if you try to identify it in X-plane, it's going to come to an airport that's no longer in existence. 3 Oscar Hotel 7 used to be assigned to Krager. Many years ago, that airport has now since closed. So until, and I've made that information known on the gateway, so it'll all be fixed in the next release, especially for X-plane 12. Because I got tired of, putting identifiers into my GPS here, and they're known good identifiers, but, it's coming up to invalid airports or closed airports, so. And in small strips like this, nobody really, knows to make those corrections. It's not like they're popular airports among X-plane. Alright, so ground speed of 118, we're doing an indicated of 130. But we are heading directly into the wind too. Weather-wise, I am using live weather, the NOAA weather plug-in. I did remove the clouds for today's flight. I've got overcast at 600 feet here in central Ohio. Not conducive for what I've been trying to do today. But I am using the real wind information and temperature information. ahead and do a low pass flyover Morrow County, since we're pretty much heading that way anyway. So we are flying over the city of Chesterville, Ohio currently. We're getting ready to cross over Interstate 71 here in a couple miles. Tomcat, how are you doing today? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate the compliment. I haven't seen you around before here, so welcome. Always happy to have new people come fly with me. Enjoy having passengers. Flying's just a lot more fun when it's more than one. County traffic, Skylane November 8033 Foxtrot is 10 miles to the southeast. We're going to be doing a low pass fly over the active Morrow County. Here's Interstate 71 running north and south. Well, it's kind of northeast southwest here. Looks like we had a little bit of a weather change just there.
Marion Muni weather. Wind 340 at 14, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature -2, dew point -25. Altimeter 2997.
2997. Okay. -340. Should make landing at my place interesting with a 0624 runway. Morrow County traffic, Skylane 33 Foxtrot, 5 miles southeast, low pass fly over the active Morrow County. Welcome to Mount Gilead, Ohio, where I maintain a permanent residence. So naturally, this is my home airport here in Morrow County for India Niner. Available for download on the X-Plane Scenery Gateway with the updated grass strip and the new hangar. It's been approved. Just hasn't been released yet. Flaps 1. We're just going to do a flyover here. We're not going to stop. Morrow County traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot's overflying the field 1200 Morrow County. Sparks Fly LLC off to my right here. They do offer scenic airplane rides if you're in the area. Morrow County traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot is airborne and departing the area to the west, Morrow County. Alright, over to my place, 3 Oscar Hotel 7. You will not find this airport in X-Plane, however it is approved for download on the Scenery Gateway. This hasn't been released yet. This is another one that I designed. There is an annual fly-in here every year, the second Sunday in October. I highly recommend it if you're in Ohio, or even if you want to fly in from elsewhere. Our runway choices here at my place are going to be 06 and 24. Based on winds, we're going to take 24. And I'm going to approach over the sawmill. Actually, I might go ahead and cross over. Yeah, we'll probably end up doing that. So let's get up to pattern altitude real quick. Traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot, 2.5 miles northeast, going to be crossing over midfield to join left downwind 24 in my place. My place traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot's crossing over midfield to join the left downwind 24, my place. I was already a couple hundred feet low my pattern altitude when I crossed over. My place traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot, turning left downwind 24, my place. Alright, there's my field. My place traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot, turning left base 24, my place. See if we can stick this one with these winds. My place traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot, left base to final approach 24, full stop, my place. Flaps 2. Coming around over the sawmill. Slip it in, just slip it in. Whoa, baby, whoa. Alright. So this is my place. Owned and operated. It's a private strip, open to the public. Owned and operated by Joe Dreyer. A very nice guy. Like I say, he hosts a fly-in every year, the second Sunday in October. Always a good time. And this strip is available, like I said, for download from the Scenery Gateway. And right about here is where I need to back taxi. My place traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot, back taxi 24, my place. Alright, next stop from my place, we're going to go over to Packer in Radnor, Ohio. It's 5 Echo Niner. It is another airport that I had to redo for X-Plane. The ortho was not lining up with, the X-Plane runway was not lining up with the ortho scenery runway. And I did add hangar objects and just kind of made it a 3D airport. So Packer is also available for download from the X-Plane Scenery Gateway. It is also approved, it just has not been released yet. Alright. My place traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot, taking 24, departing straight out. My place, wind correction, the next plane yet. That's right. Oh, so I'll set a course for 264. That should take me right to Packer. About 13 miles. Packer gives me an east-west runway of 09 and 27. So, going to be a pretty heavy crosswind there. And since we're already on a 27 heading, I'll probably overfly the field and then enter the pattern that way. Join the crosswind. Down just a bit. We were making a ground speed of almost 140 there for a moment. US 23, we're getting ready to cross over. Alright, so I got about 6 miles remaining. Traffic, Skylane November 8033 Foxtrot is 5 miles to the west. Going to be overflying the field to join the left crosswind for 27 Packer.
Marion Muni weather. Wind 350 at 12, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature -3. Dew point -26. Altimeter 2998.
Winds 350. think I'll just cross over. I'm a bit north of the field. I think I'll do that. I'll cross over midfield and join it that way. Packer traffic, Skylane November 8033 Foxtrot is 2 to the west, going to be crossing over midfield, join left downwind 27 Packer. Packer traffic, Skylane 33 Foxtrot is crossing over midfield to join left downwind 27 Packer. Being the number, showtime. Power back. Packer traffic, Skylane 33 Foxtrot, left downwind 27 Packer. Flaps 1. Alright, there's my 45. Packer traffic, Skylane 33 Foxtrot, left base 27 Packer. Well, wind kind of pushed me a bit. Alright, there we go. Packer traffic, Skylane 33 Foxtrot, left base on final approach 27, touch and go, Packer. Make flaps 2. You will find this airport on the Scenery Gateway, available for download. It has been approved. It has not been released yet. But this is 5 Echo Niner. It's a fun little strip in Radnor. I did a few real world landings here. Let me flaps 3. That one was hard. Flaps up. That was a hard landing. I did not like that one. Airspeed's alive. Rotate. Positive climb rate. Packer traffic, Skylane 33 Foxtrot is airborne off of 27 and departing the area to the west. Packer. Next stop, Grimes. I'm hungry. I-74.
Marion Muni weather. Wind 360 at 13, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature -3, dew point -25. Altimeter 3000.
See if we can get
Marion Muni weather. Union Co weather. Wind 360 at 13, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature -2, dew point -25. Altimeter 3000.
Alright, I wanted to pull a closer weather station. "26 miles to Grimes, that's India 74. They have a neat little museum there, as well as a restaurant. We should get to Grimes in about 11 minutes or so. And while they have a asphalt runway there, we are going to take the grass 0119er. And we're going to take runway 01 based on our wind. Grimes has left traffic, so we'll cross over and enter that way. version of X-Plane, X-Plane 12. It's going to have seasons, so we'll be able to get some snow. And I refuse to switch over to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 until multi-view is supported. Me neither. I can't wait either. The other benefit of X-Plane 12 is going to have the ability for dual flight controls right out of the box. So both of these would be operational at the same time. Whereas the caveat currently is only one can be in control at any given time. And I've got a Lua script. As I push a button and it flips the controls over to the right seat. It's the only drawback right now as far as that goes. When I was in P3D, whatever control had the greatest input is what took over. So somebody's flying over here in the left seat and I needed to make a correction over here on the right seat, I could provide a greater input and take over that way. But here in X-Plane I actually have to press a switch to move the controls from left seat to right seat. Be a kind of interesting thing to do. Not something I want to attempt, Brian, trying to take them apart. It might be more beneficial if they were the same make and model and at the same height and everything. I might be able to do something like that with some sort of chain and heim joints. But I've got two different brains here, kind of is at two different heights. Maybe something I'll look into. Ideally, I would have a Y-link setup from a real Cessna, and just have it wired to some servos and potentiometers. And being a Y-link, it's already connected. But things for down the line, maybe. Turn the cabin air on. It's getting a little warm in here, despite it being -5 degrees right now. About 11 miles out, I'll make my first call about 10 miles out. Traffic, Skyline November 8033 Foxtrot is 10 miles to the northeast. We're going to be crossing over midfield to join left downwind 01 grass, Grimes.
Grimes Flyold weather. Wind 360 at 10, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature -1, dew point -23. Altimeter 3001.
Alright, got some new weather information from Grimes. So our runway selection will work out just nicely. We're going to have a direct into the wind landing. I guess my question for you viewers right now is, audio-wise, my vocals compared to the engine sounds, are they okay? Is the engine drowning out my voice? Is it the opposite? I'm not on the listening end, and I want to make sure I can be heard okay, but I also want to kind of make sure that the ambient simulator sounds are being heard as well. Grimes traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot is 5 miles northeast, crossing over, going to be crossing over midfield to join left downwind 01 Grimes. There's my field. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly south, kind of parallel with my grass strip for a bit. Grimes traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot. It's going to be crossing over midfield to join the left downwind for 01 Grimes. There's a museum, there's the restaurant. Alright, there's my grass strip. I was like, please tell me it's an X-plane. I know it is. Grimes Grimes traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot is turning left downwind 01 Grimes. That's the city of Urbana. Really don't want to overfly that too much. Grimes traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot, turning left base 01. Touch and go, Grimes. Grimes traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot, left base to final approach 01, touch and go, Grimes. Alright, runway's made. Let's find we're back. Don't want a hard landing. Butter, how about that? Flaps up, full power. Airspeed's alive. Rotate. Thanks, Hawker. They happen few and far between. Grimes traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot is airborne Alpha 01 and going to be making a left downwind, departing the area to the east, west, Grimes. I know that Andy Barnhart Memorial New Carlisle is not in here yet. I do use checklists. A new viewer asks nicely, do you use checklists? And Mr. Post, I sure do use checklists. I do keep one right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it is right here on my kneeboard. And thanks, Hawker. I appreciate that compliment as well. Alright, final destination, New Carlisle. We're going to take a heading of 236. Let's get back down to our cruise altitude of 2,000. Andy Barnhart's about 15 miles away. And this is another airport that is available on the X-Plane Scenery Gateway for download. It has been approved and not yet released with X-Plane. And its identifier is 3 Oscar Hotel 0. It's a nice fun private airport. As spent a lot of time there as a kid growing up, going to fly-ins with my grandfather, who's a commercial pilot for Evergreen Transportation for a long time. And that's actually, he's why I built this full-scale simulator. The FAA pulled his medical, and so he was grounded after, I can't tell you how many thousands of hours. So I started building this full-scale simulator so I can kind of keep his passion going. And unfortunately, he passed away before he was ever able to get to use it. But that's kind of the story behind Felicity and why she came to be. About 11 miles out, should take about 5 or 6 more minutes to get there. Barnhart traffic, Skyline, November 8033 Foxtrot is 10 miles northeast. We're going to be entering left downwind for 10 grass. Andy Barnhart. Alright, cruise checklist, throttle prop, it's good, mixture, cow flaps is needed. Alright, we're good there. Everything's still in the green. Oil temp, suction, got good fuel flow, manifold pressure. Andy Barnhart, where we're going to, has a 30-foot wide asphalt runway and a 100-foot wide grass runway. And while I enjoy the 30-foot strip, we're doing grass strip prop hop, so I will be landing in the grass. So, Andy Barnhart is just sitting outside of the town of New Carlisle. I don't want to overfly the town of New Carlisle, so my downwind base to final is going to be pretty short.
Wright Patterson AFB Information Foxtrot. 1900 Zulu weather. Wind 360 at 10, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature -1, dew point -24. Altimeter 3001.
Alright,
Arriving run.
so our weather hasn't changed any. Andy Barnhart traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot is 3 miles east. We're going to be entering the 45, join left downwind 10, Andy Barnhart. So we are going to have a crosswind landing in this one. Alright, there's New Carlisle right there. I don't want to overfly that. Andy Barnhart traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot, left downwind 10, full stop, Andy Barnhart. Give me flaps 10. Andy Barnhart traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot, turning left base 10, full stop, Andy Barnhart. Okay, flaps 2. I'm going to roll right into this. Andy Barnhart, Skyline 33 Foxtrot, final approach, left base to final 10, Andy Barnhart. Oh yeah, baby, right there. A bit of a crab here. Come on, get down there. Right main, left main, rudder, flaps up. Whoa. Come on, make that cut. Alright. Welcome to Andy Barnhart Memorial. New Carlisle is the home of the Aviation Heritage Parade, where they tow a bunch of planes behind tractors. It's really kind of cool. Alright. So, let's turn around and shut down here. I really need to widen this apron a little bit. Just a smidge. Alright. There we are. Well, let's see. 429.7, 431.2. So I did 1.5 on that one. I think I'm gonna call it a day. Call it a flight. I'll probably be back up later. I'm gonna try to do the Hudson Skyline, or the Hudson, what do they call it? The, you know, the VFR Hudson area. Hudson Skyline, I think is what it's called. Well, I'm gonna try and do that later this afternoon, most likely. But yeah, I appreciate everyone flying with me today. If you're new here, feel free to go ahead and follow so that you're notified on the next one. So yeah, we'll go ahead and shut things down. Alright, our flaps are up. Transponder's good. Alright, after landing, prop is high. Okay. Flaps up. Strobe's going off. Landing light off. Taxi light off. Okay. Beacon off. Avionics down. G5 going off. Alright. Full lean. Mags off. Master off. There we are. Well, again, I'd like to thank you all. Always fun to fly with people. And until the next one, you guys take care, and we'll see you later.